Hello and welcome to my video project for GEOG231C Spatial Analysis. This will expand upon my previous project dealing with UFO reports across California from 2004 to 2017. The study of UFOs has historically had a long-standing taboo associated with it, made worse by shows like Ancient Aliens. Don't get me wrong guys, I want to believe too, but most of the media out there on the subject is just made for entertainment purposes. So, this begs the question, are reports of UFO activity merely a product of this media sensationalism? Did UFO sightings lead to reports, or did reports lead to sightings? To help answer this question, we need to define Extra-Terrestrial Hypothesis, which proposes that some identified flying objects are best explained as being physical spacecraft occupied by extraterrestrial life or non-human aliens from other planets visiting Earth. This bias provides us with what I like to call the Ufo Paradox, where in order for the unidentified flying object to remain truly unidentified, we cannot preemptively believe in the extraterrestrial hypothesis and assume they are alien in origin. This move away from ETH is paramount in reporting and analyzing UFO activity, as the UFO can be known only by not asking what it is. They say seeing is believing, but in this case, it's believing seeing. The National UFO Reporting Center is a database containing UFO sighting reports throughout the nation, where I downloaded 12,898 reports throughout the state of California from 2004 to 2017. For my previous project, using ArcMap, I displayed all the reports normalized by population and compared them to Google Trends data, which are the percentages of searches for certain terms. In this case, I chose the terms UFO, extraterrestrial, and paranormal to represent a predisposition to believe in aliens, and more specifically, subscribe to the extraterrestrial hypothesis. Unfortunately, no physical patterns were found, and the only correlation I discovered was the similarity of the search rate in these three terms. So, what other factors could influence UFO reports? Perhaps airport locations and areas of UFO hotspots could shed some light on these sightings. This time, using ArcGIS Pro, I joined together my non-spatial UFO reports data to a spatial layer of cities across California, resulting in this map of raw UFO report numbers per city. I then performed a hotspot analysis on these polygons, where red areas denote a high clustering of reports, and blue showing a low amount of clustering. Here we see airport locational data collected from Caltrans, but there are far too many points for any analysis, so I performed a kernel density analysis, where the areas in darker purple contain the most airports. Here are the hotspots with airport density, and without. As you can see in my final map, the areas with more airports coincide with hotspots of UFO reports. Especially here in the Los Angeles, Orange, and San Bernardino counties. But what about the reports that specifically mentioned an airport? For this analysis, I performed a definition query for the word airport in the description column in my standalone table of UFO reports, showing 71 reports mentioning an airport. I then exported the airport query table and manually added and populated an airport reports column in my final UFO reports table, and joined that table to the spatial data of UFO reports per city. I then symbolized this data, normalized by total UFO reports, showing what percentage of UFO reports were in or around airports. This data again corresponded with the airport density data. So what does this all mean? Either that more people are reporting UFOs in or around airports, or that the aliens need somewhere to land. Here are just some post-observations and notes. The data itself is anecdotal and is based on personal testimony, which is not very reliable since there is no real physical evidence, and we need to kind of move away from assuming everything in the sky is aliens.
Those are aliens!
Sorry, I'm trying to record it.
Aliens!
Oh,
Aliens!
oh, they cut the lights off.
Aliens!